One of my favorite things to harvest, sweet potatoes. I really would like to give them a little bit more time, but I was looking under the vines today and found this in a couple places. So the critters have found my sweet potatoes, so I want to get as many as I can before they get them. Sweet potatoes are coming out tonight. All right, look in here. Something has been having a feast on that massive sweet potato. Darn them. Let's work on getting these sweet potatoes out. I love sweet potatoes because they're just so much fun. You have no idea how much is in this space here. We had one that was getting nibbled here. Let's start digging. All right, let's see what will just come out of here easily. There's a beautiful sweet potato. Oh, okay. Loosened a little bit because we broke that one. There's the bottom half. Oh, that one got something through it there. Okay. We've had a really hot and dry year, so I'm not expecting quite as good of harvest from our sweet potatoes as is our typical. Really gonna be worse if that one was a beautiful sweet potato before it got eaten. Here, what do you think? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see here. How much? 5. How much is in there? My husband was picking at me because I'm still in my work clothes, but there's no time. We're running out of daylight. We need to dig sweet potatoes. There we go. So there's 1, 2, 3. 4. Let's see here. Oh, there's another one hiding. Little guy. That is a beautiful yield from one sweet potato right there, or from one sweet potato slip.
Break it.
I didn't. That is a gold one. Here's our one that got eaten. Wait. I actually might be able to salvage a lot of that one.
Yeah.
All right, what are we thinking? How many pounds from that bed?
20.
20? All right, go check it. Peace. I've got another bed right here. I've actually got 2 more beds, but one that was over there got planted later, so there's less to lose because there's not as much growing. So I'm gonna see what's going on here and see if we should harvest this one tonight. So basically, we're gonna be rolling right in dark on this video.
So a couple nights ago, we shot a video on harvesting our sweet potatoes. So we harvested them a little bit earlier than we initially would have liked to, but we had critters and things getting into said sweet potatoes. So it was either us or them, and we prefer us. So need was to go out and harvest the sweet potatoes.
We didn't have a lot of daylight.
No. I don't know how many practices or things we had to get to that particular day, but we had probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half of daylight to try to get everything shot, and we ran out of time. Got dark in a hurry.
Yeah, we ended up finishing up, turning our videos off and our flashlights on so that we could finish what we had started.
Which didn't lend itself to a good fluid end to a video. So on a rainy Sunday morning,
With a whiny German Shepherd.
Yeah. We're trying to wrap up for y'all.
Said video.
Yeah. Said video.
We've been growing sweet potatoes more actively since 2020, and kind of continuing to learn different ways to start the slips, get good yield, that kind of thing. And for the amount of work that you put into it, I would say, well, you said it, and I agree.
Yeah.
It's
consistently our best yielding vegetable that comes out of the garden. Requires very little effort once in the garden. Just kind of maybe water them a little bit once they're in the ground, and then we let them go. However, the vines will eat your entire garden, so you need to be cognizant of that as well.
Yeah, they spread, I would say, probably 5 to 6 feet minimum from where you plant them. The vine will.
No, minimum, yeah.
Yeah, they don't require a lot of maintenance while they're in the ground. They don't require a lot of you when you get them out of the ground. Like when you have tomatoes, when the tomatoes are ready to go, you have to do something with them right then. Otherwise, you're going to start losing them. With sweet potatoes, you let them grow as long as you possibly can, either until right before frost in our area, Western Pennsylvania, or when you start noticing the critters trying to get your sweet potatoes before you do. You harvest them. Now, I'm curious if anybody out there has input on this. We have cured them in the past because that's what we were through reading, research, that kind of thing. High humidity, high heat. We use like clear storage containers upside down, set the sweet potatoes on the lid, cover them, put that down, kind of like a greenhouse effect, to get that high heat, high humidity to cure the sweet potatoes. From our research, develops the sugars and the flavor of the sweet potato. Now, I've seen other people that say we harvest them and eat them, and we don't bother with that. I think I'd like to try maybe eating some of the ones that we just harvested and see what we think of the flavor. Because we haven't cured them yet. We haven't done the high heat, high humidity yet. But they're easy, universal. They fill bellies during the winter. They store amazingly well. Like,
yeah, across the board, we have better luck with them than just regular potatoes.
Yeah.
You know, set it and forget it, and then harvest, and you know, good yield and good food, and you know,
children will eat roasted sweet potatoes.
They will. They relatively quick meals. You know, turn an oven on and throwing some sweet potatoes in there for a roast or for a baked sweet potato is while you're trying to get homework done, and between this and that and all those things,
right,
get you a good homegrown meal in the middle of winter.